put your pencil down when you're done. That way I'll know you're done. Most pencils are down, or very close to being down. All right. So I'd like you to hand it to your elbow partner, which would be the person on the same side of your table. If there are 3 people at your table, just like make them go all around clockwise or something, just so you have a different paper in your hand than your own. Okay. Now you're going to grade your person's gist with this. I'll turn off one of these lights. With this little rubric up here. So let's look up at the screen right here. So if I can have all your eyes on the screen, please, that would be you, Nate, as well. Thank you. Turn the other direction. Thanks, and look at the screen. Thank you. Emerging. Gist statement is too general. It does not communicate understanding of the paragraph. Developing. Gist statement communicates some understanding of the paragraph, but leaves important information out. Proficiency. Gist statement is clear, concise, and communicates understanding of all parts of the paragraph. Mastery plus gist statement incorporates inferences and significant details. Yes.
Can you grade them with minuses and pluses too?
Can you grade them with minuses and pluses? Sure. Like if you want to give them a proficiency plus or minus. Yeah. So go ahead and just look at their gist statement and see where it falls on that list there, on the rubric. What? Caleb? Remember, if you can't read it, it's wrong, you know? Yeah, it should be. It should be one sentence. This one sentence.
But this doesn't explain the whole paragraph.
Well, what do you think?
Because a history essay doesn't explain the history essay and research part.
Okay. Well, you grade it how you feel. Come around. What? Yeah, why don't you tell them? If you have time, for sure. If you have time, tell them why. Tell them why you're giving them a... Although, they should be able to know when they get their paper back, right?
Can't use commas in it just...
Okay, so when you're done grading, go ahead and put your pencil down. I can tell that you're done that way.
That is one sentence. No, it's not. It's pretty much 2 sentences with a comma. Separate those 2 sentences.
Let's not argue about it, okay?
I put a comma in it.
Okay, did anybody, again, when you're done, go ahead and put your pencil down. If you're all done, put your pencil down. No, I'd like you to keep your paper. Keep the paper that you had. So keep your partner's paper. You're not handing your papers back yet. Anybody give anybody a mastery? Anybody get a mastery?
You got a mastery back.
Who got a mastery?
Jaden gave it.
Jaden gave Caden a mastery minus. Can you read that for us?
History research paper doesn't.
Oh, hold on just a sec. We've got chatting going on over there, and I think you may need to speak up just a tad.
The history research paper doesn't just list facts, but it goes into detail and backs up ideas previously made.
Okay, all right. So I think there was. So anybody have any comments about that? Do you think that's a mastery minus? Noah, what do you
Well,
think?
it kind of used text from this.
Mm-hmm. It
They
did.
didn't use like their own wording for the entire thing.
Okay. Okay. Forrest.
Like, my partner, for example, kind of copied completely.
Okay. What about the one we just heard? Ivan.
So it kind of leaves out the part where it's a logistical argument or a step-by-step explanation answering a question about the past.
Okay.
Kind of leaves that part out,
Okay.
but otherwise that was quite good.
Okay. Anybody else have any thoughts, Savannah?
He didn't really include the part about the thesis statement.
Yeah, that's the first thing I was thinking when I heard that. Yeah. So I think it's a good gist statement with that one little piece left out, which does kind of change the whole meaning of the gist statement. Josh, you're a hard grader. Anybody else give anybody a mastery? How about a proficiency plus? Anybody get a proficiency plus?
I give Denali one.
Okay, can you read Denali's?
Yes, I can. So, a thesis statement doesn't just have a list of facts. It has related ideas, quotes. I can't. Is that? Well, that's details, but I said. Yeah. Details and explanations of the details in a clear, step-by-step explanation answering a question. Is that
Yeah.
okay? Question about the past.
Okay, proficiency plus. What do you think about that? Anybody have any thoughts about that? Nate?
Really good. What's a good one?
Okay. Well, let's do thoughts about that. Noah?
Kind of long.
It's kind of long. It's a little bit long. Trying to cram a lot of stuff in there, huh? You're trying to cram a lot of stuff in there. That often happens. You know, there's a lot of information in this paragraph. It seems like it's already boiled down. But to get a gist statement, you got to boil it down even further. Forrest?
I can tell that there's a little bit of her own words in it, but besides from that, some of it does sound pretty
It's kind of hard to know.
Yeah.
It is. It's hard not to use the language that's already there. It sounds so good, huh? It sounds so good.
That's why it's on the paper.
That's why it's on the page. Because it sounds so dang good. Okay, let's do this exact same thing with the next paragraph.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to read it out loud. You're going to read it again. And then the third time you read through it, you're going to highlight. So you're not making any marks right now, okay? Everybody, eyes on their paper, ears open. To the loving words. Here it comes. A thesis isn't just any descriptive statement. It has to make a claim or state a position someone will accept by reading your essay. Your claim should specifically answer the question being posed. If the thesis statement is too broad, you won't be able to back it up or convincingly explain it in a short essay. In a DBQ essay, and DBQ means document-based question. So in other words, if there's a question given to you, an assignment, your thesis statement must also be one you can prove and support using the set of primary sources you have been given. So in other words, when you're given a bunch of stuff like, okay, here's the movie, and here's a book, and here's a website. Those are your sources. Now write an essay, right? So in other words, your thesis has to be able to be supported through those materials that you were given. Okay? So go ahead and read that through one more time on your own. And then you'll be able to do some tracks after you read through it on your, after you read through it silently, then you'll make some tracks. put your cap on your highlighter when you're done. You're not doing your gist yet. You're just so ahead of the game, aren't you, Case?
I'm just so excited. I can't wait to do my work.
You can't wait to do your gist day. Alright, so once you have your tracks made, go ahead and write your gist statement. Now the fun part. Just put those pencils down when you're done. Trade with the person across from you this time. And if it's a triangle, go the other direction, right? And your triangle, so you're not grading the same person's paper as you were before.
More than 2
Oh, just the whole piece, right?
Well, grade as you will. Can you guys see that okay? The rubric up there? You need a light off? There
progress?
No,
okay, here we go.
And again, once you're done grading, just put that pencil down, we'll share one, and then we're gonna have to cut this short.
I meant to say question.
The thesis statement can't be longer than the paragraph.
The gist.
Yeah, the gist. That's
The gist can't be longer than the paragraph, that's right, Josh, you're absolutely right about that.
I don't care.
It's not longer. My handwriting's bigger, that's all.
Yeah, I know, right? Mine's exactly right.
Second line in here.
And this paper is longer and the typing is smaller.
Third line again. Well, that's because you probably make it longer because the sentence is not.
Okay, just give us grade. 1 or 2 sentences. You just said it. You want to know how many I did? 2 sentences. No, I did 1 actually. I did a column.
See, that's what I.
Alright, guys,
5 minutes.
and anybody, having a problem.
Yeah,
You
I
want
did
me
a
to read
decipher.
it?
And
So
somehow
far it
I'm the
sounds
only
really
person
good,
who gets
Ivan.
told I got
Some of it though he copied from the work itself.
Yes.
I mean, there's some stuff.
Yeah, answer question you have if you.
No,
So